Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new on my channel, then welcome. First things first, we are doing a completely different kind of lighting. I just wanted to try something different and see if maybe that's a better solution and maybe you guys can see better, because right now I'm facing my window, so there's like some kind of natural lighting coming through, and then there's also my ring light, and then the light that you can see behind me is my softbox. So I kind of just rearranged the setting a bit. Hopefully it will work nicely, but yeah, let me know how you feel about this kind of setting. Anyway, today's video is a makeup tutorial again, and this time I'm doing a more like spring appropriate look with these lilac-y and duochrome colors, and I'm using my beloved Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I don't use this palette on camera all that much for some reason. I don't even know why, but I do like this palette so much. Every single time I use it, I love the looks that come out. So yeah, it's a beautiful palette, really is. But yeah, I've been talking way too long already, so let's just jump right into the tutorial. I'm starting off with my eyes primed, and if you want to see what I used on my eyelids, then you can check the description box. It will all be listed there. But I'm going in with the first shade, and it's called Eden, and I'm just very sloppily blending it in my crease just to lay down some kind of soft, warm base. And then I'm taking the shade Amber and putting it pretty much in the same area. I'm just keeping it a bit lower, and I'm also taking it in the outer corner and the inner corner. And then I'm going back in with the previous brush just to kind of mellow it out a bit, make it a bit more soft and blended. I don't want the amber color to be too harsh. And then I took the shade Amethyst, which is really the main color theme of this look. So I put it in the outer corner and the inner corner, and I didn't connect the two areas. I decided to connect those two areas with the previous fluffy brush. So all I'm doing is I'm just very gently grazing over the two areas, and that kind of creates the connection. I'm not taking the purple color in my crease to connect the two parts. So yeah, I just thought that created a more soft look. And then I took the shade Royal and I patted that on the center of my eyelid. Not being too precise or anything like that, I'm just laying it down to create that shimmery base. And then to create that contrast, I'm taking the shade Twilight with my finger and I'm tapping that on the centermost part of my eyelid. And that is pretty much the eye look done. I'm just going back in with the shade Amethyst one more time and just kind of giving back that intensity of the color that we might have lost with the blending, and also just making sure that the transition parts of the matte versus the shimmery part of the eye are just as smooth as possible. And then I'm just brushing over the outer edges one more time with the fluffy crease brush, and also making sure that the center part is nice and pigmented. And then I move on to my face, and I'm mixing together two foundations. I'm first taking the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade Vanilla, and I mixed it with the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation in the shade Warm Nude, just because one was too dark and the other one was a bit too light. So when I mixed those two together, it created this perfect shade match. And I'm just making sure that my whole face is nicely covered, taking it down my neck as well, just to make sure that everything is even. And once I had beauty blended that into my skin properly, I'm moving on to concealer, and I'm taking the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in the shade Cream Cafe, and I'm also putting it around my nose and down the bridge of my nose a bit, which I haven't done in a while, but I just wanted to kind of make sure that the colors are all nice and balanced, because the concealer is a tad lighter than the foundation, and I just wanted to make sure that the center of my face is kind of even toned. And once I had beauty blended that into my skin, I took the RCMA No Color Powder and set my under eyes. And then I moved straight on to highlighter, taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light. And I'm just going over all the high areas of my face. And also I actually put a bit underneath my eyes as well. And then I took the Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm, and I'm just going over the outermost edges of my face to kind of contour a bit, and then going over my whole face with the Givenchy Healthy Glow powder in the shade number 2, because I love that stuff and it just gives me this nice bronzy glow. And then we are moving back onto the eyes. And I'm first taking the shade Eden again and again, very sloppily, just brushing it all over my lower lash line. And then I'm going in with the shade Amber, doing the exact same thing, just making sure that the outer corner connects with the top part of my eyelid. And then I took the shade, oh yeah, I blended over it a bit as well. And then I took the shade Amethyst with the same brush because I was too lazy to swap brushes. And then I just put that on my bottom lash line as well, and just went over with the same fluffy blending brush to make sure that the outermost edges are nice and soft. And then going back in with the Hourglass Luminous Light powder just to highlight my inner corners, and just applying some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paradise Extatic mascara, the waterproof one. And then I applied some falsies. They are the Red Cherry eyelashes in the style Savana. And I also took the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Say Highlight and just ran over my waterline. Oh, and I also used the mascara on my bottom lashes as well, the same L'Oreal mascara, very, very lightly. And to finish off the look, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Fussy. I think it's one of the newer ones. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole look done. Now I'm just applying some setting spray, first with the MAC Fix Plus and then the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and we are all done. And that was the whole tutorial. I really hope that you liked this look. I should really use these more purpley and like duochromy shadows more, because I very much enjoy the look that came out. And I think it is also kind of spring appropriate because it's like these blushy and like bloomy kind of tones. I don't know if I'm making words up, maybe, but thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And yeah, oh, also let me know if you enjoy this lighting thing. I have no idea how this is going to work out. Just let me know what you guys thought and whether I should keep doing that in the future. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!